Power and love. Rise up, black man. It's your brother GJ, General Judge, right wing New African, masculine that it is. You already know, man. Promoting and pushing that black African patriarchy by any and all means necessary, and even unnecessary. You did what I'm saying. It ain't just African liberation, baby. It's African domination. Like I said, I had a 6 month hiatus. I missed a lot. A lot of different things has going on. I'm not gonna let the time stop me from speaking on those things because they are lit. I mean, this is warfare, man. It's an all-out war on authentic black, authentic African masculinity and manhood. So we're gonna just jump into it. Uh, First thing, one of the first things I made notice to on the pop culture entertainment side was this interview that Fabulous did about 6 months to this day on the Breakfast Club, where he was talking about how Beyonce checked him for, I guess, if you want to call it a hurtful remark, he made in his one of his punchlines about Solange. Let me go ahead and read that to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know, and I'm reading an article from BuzzFeed.com. Of course, I'm gonna post the link. I was thinking about playing the audio from the Breakfast Club or playing the video, but I said nah, I ain't got no time for copyright strikes and none of that. YouTube. I mean, of course, the message of right wing New African masculine does not fit what YouTube wants to put out there. So I know they're gonna mess with me anyway. So they already messed with me and gave me strikes and removed certain videos from my channel. So I ain't gonna get them bastards the opportunity to do this one, but the truth is the truth, and we're gonna speak the truth, even if we gotta, adapt to the confines. But anyway, uh, the lyric came from a song he dropped in 2010 with Nicki Minaj on the track. The title of the song, for those of you who follow Fabulous, you probably know it. For the Money, where he said, "We could be the dream team, baby, Kobe and LeBron. Only if you go, I never do the bronze. Cause if you could have Beyonce, would you take Solange?" Basically, hinting at Solange always basically being put in the shadow of her, her big mega superstar, big sister. I mean, and Solange is talented. You know what I'm saying? It just the dynamic. She has no control over the dynamic that exists, but the dynamic exists, and that's not Fabulous' fault. He's a punchline rapper, and he was just saying it to be catchy and whatever. But basically Beyonce stepped to the man about that, and we gonna see we gonna scroll down a little further. Like I said, I'm gonna probably put the screenshot of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna put the link in it and link in the description and all that good stuff. And basically he ran to Beyonce and he said Beyonce was like, she was telling him that, hey, she was telling me that they rocked with me when I was rock with me. Um and he said he didn't understand the deeper meaning when he said it. And she was telling him that what you said could really hurt her, and those are people lives at stake. Telling him that kind of jazz and stuff like that. And he was like, he didn't mean it like that. And when he saw he was gonna apologize to her, and basically, he said he ended up seeing her at the Soho house, and she was like, and he was like, he apologized to her, and he said he didn't mean it malice. And Solange was like, basically, the whole energy was, nigga, get out of my face. You know what I'm saying? She was like, okay, and that's what it was. So it's almost like he even wasted his time. All he did was just stroke her ego or whatever. But you see, my thing is, uh, why would Fabulous? Now Fabulous, you know, he ain't the most hardcore gangster rapper. And I'm not saying that to to demean his street cred or anything like that. But you know, Fabulous had a lot of crossover hits. You know, he has with the brother Mike Shorey, Lil Mo, Neo, Chris Brown. He had a lot of crossover hits into you know, with the R&B. You know what I'm saying? Um, but he had some gangster stuff. Breathe. You know what I'm saying? I'm a straight rider. You know, whoever can forget that with Nate Dogg. You know what I'm saying? He had shit with E40, all them guys, Jada Kiss, all them guys. You know what I'm saying? So he can spit. He can spit what they call some gun bars. But my thing is this: why would you go on Breakfast Club? You 42 years old, bro. You go on Breakfast Club bragging about being chicked by Beyonce. And my thing is Beyonce checking people. You know what I'm saying? I understand that's her little sister and she's supposed to stand for her sister and all that. I respect it. But where was that humility when she stole the shine from Ledisi at the Grammy Awards? When Ledisi was performing his song she sung in that Selma movie. Where was that same gratitude and humility? You see, that hypocrisy of these people be killing me, man. It really kills me. And but really, man, black man, that's a shot at black manhood. You see, that's sending a message out there that black men can be checked by women, and black men can and should be put in our place by women. You know what I'm saying? And this is the same Solange who physically assaulted Jay-Z, one of the, for the sake of conversation, one of the most powerful black men in the world, one of the most wealthiest black men in the world. It's especially in the music industry. And Jay-Z has to eat that shit. Jay-Z has to deal with his wife making songs about him allegedly having affairs and how she's gonna leave him, which I think that was just a marketing plot. But still though, he has to be aired out on wax by his wife. He has to be physically assaulted on camera by his sister-in-law, and he has to eat that. Come on, Brooklyn. Come on, BK. Come on, BK. You did what I'm saying. Come on. And no disrespect to my Brooklyn brothers, but yo, that's foul. That's really foul, man. And it goes to show you how black manhood and black masculinity, is not respected, and how degraded that it is in this society. When you have rappers bragging about being checked by female R&B singers. Like, I never thought, and I ain't even that old. I never thought that I would see something like that. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And this is why black men, and I could just dwell on the problem, but let's get to the solution. Is this is why black men, we must build networks, patriarchal black men. You did what I'm saying? Patriarchal, masculinistic black men. We must build a foundation. We must build networks to support each other. So when a brother gets into a jam with one of these, with anyone, you know what I'm saying? But, just to fit this situation, if a brother get into a jam with a woman who has some prestige and some status, you did what I'm saying? He ain't got to worry about sacrificing his morals and dignity. We can say, hey, brother, you know what I'm saying? You might have to fall off a little bit. Hopefully, you won't have to fall off at all. Man, you can just start rocking with them and come rock with us, bro. We gonna support you and we gonna fight for you. we gotta build that brotherhood, man. We gotta build a patriarchal, masculinistic brotherhood because I don't see why the Fabulous would just go in there and talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see how that helps his career in any kind of way. Because, like I say, he ain't the most hardcore gangsterist rapper, but he rapped a lot of gangster shit, a lot of street shit. You know what I'm saying? So for you to be bragging about being checked by Beyonce, I I don't see how that helps your career, homie. You know what I'm saying? And then neither Beyonce nor Solange acknowledged you about the situation. Jay-Z didn't even acknowledge you about the situation. You did what I'm saying. So what was even I don't know who put that idea into his head, but I think he was I don't know, man. This industry is weird and black men they will force you to forsake your principles. That's why I say we need to build an alternative network so we ain't got to depend on these MFs for sure. But this I ain't gonna lie, this whole situation is sickening me. That's why I push this patriarchy. That's why I push this African patriarchy that is. That's why I push this new African masculinism and masculinity to show you brothers how important it is for us to support and build institutions of our own and networks of our own so brothers don't have to embarrass themselves like this. This was embarrassing. And then you have Charlemagne the God telling like, yeah, man, she let you off, she let you live. You see, basically hinting to what she did to Jay-Z on that elevator. Now, that shows you why no one respects, fucking respects black men on this planet. Because here we are. Here we are. You got these men who from the hood, from the streets, got money, power, wealth. They got killers on their team. But here you are talking about how you glad that some female R&B singer didn't whoop your ass. Didn't whoop another brother ass. How she let you make it. Come on, bruh. That's foul. And I'm not speaking hate nor violence toward Beyonce or Solange. Not at all. You did what I'm saying, but that's foul, bro. That's 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 not masculinity. You know what I'm saying? That's emasculation. That's emasculated behavior. Where you gotta brag about being checked and possibly getting your ass beat by a woman to make yourself look like you some kind of bigger person. Come on, bro. That's why other men don't respect us. That's one of because of the shit as how much disrespect we take and put up with. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't help Fabulous any bit because not trying to tarnish the brother, but the fact that he was accused of putting his hands on his baby mom, on his wife, girl, whoever she is to him, and you got people accusing you of that. Well, I guess he probably now that you know what. Now that I think that might be the reason why he acting like this. Like, hey man, I wouldn't hit a woman. Shit, I punked out the Solange. You know what I'm saying? But come on, bro. It's poor, man. But this is why I'm telling you, man. This is why I push this masculinism. This is why I push this, man. So because this ain't you brothers out there, especially you young brothers. This ain't it, bro. Don't be bragging about. Now that's one thing if you bragging about your grandma whooping your ass and threatening you, and even that has its limitations. But when you're an artist and you bragging about somebody checking you over your art, over your self-expression, And like that's cool, like that's hip. That's sad, man. That's why you can't look up to these entertainers and these punk ass entertainers and celebrities, man, because they're not leading you to all the way of true manhood, of true masculinity, you know, for the black African new African man. They're not leading you to that, man. They leading you to more. They leading you to, effeminization and emasculation. No real man brags about no shit like this, man. You know, this should have been kept in the closet between him and Beyonce and Solange. This was nothing to go on the Breakfast Club and brag about. But anyway, man, these entertainers, man, they trapped them in the shit, so they ain't gonna do right. But in the meantime, y'all like, share, subscribe. Right wing, new African masculine. You brothers, don't always stand on your 10. We gotta build a network. We gotta build a foundation. So brothers, when they express themselves artistically or they share an opinion that could possibly put their careers on the line, we'll be there to back them up and make sure that they don't get screwed over. You did what I'm saying? Because that's what real men do. We don't get intimidated and shut down for expressing ourselves. You did what I'm saying? But with that being said, over and out, rise up, black man, conquer this shit. African domination, black man power, black first